Fáilte Carja. It's nice to be getting the opportunity to address you all again. We're going to be doing this on a monthly basis. We're going to update you on our activism, but it's going to be impossible for us to cover the ground that we have been working on over the last few weeks. Basically, I will deal with the trip to Palestine. There were 13 MEPs went to Palestine. We didn't get access to Gaza. And when you consider there were 2,147 people killed in Gaza and 503 of them were little children, what we witnessed when we were in Palestine was the South Africanization of Palestine. And what we have in Gaza is a gross violation of international law and international criminal law. And Israel seems to be the only country, the only nation that is given such rights to do what it wants with Palestine. And we as MEPs are going into a debate now in the Chamber. We had a meeting last week in the Parliament, and there's going to be the Russell Tribunal, which is going to be held in Brussels next week. So we're very active on this issue. The prisoners, there's another issue we were raising when we were there, and we were engaging with families, we engaged with groups and organisations. And we have also looked at the issue of settlements, and it is absolutely disgraceful that 170,000 acres of land has been taken from Palestine since the Oslo Accord in 1993. So as MEPs, we're going to be very active in raising this issue. Leah.
Good morning, Martina. Well, today was quite a historic day for us, and I suppose for me as a new MEP with Sinn Féin, where the first legislative piece of procedure took place in the plenary. It was called the New Reda report, which was quite exciting, and it's about the European Globalisation Fund. Now, it's a thing about workers really, and it's about making sure that there are adequate funds there for workers to access when they're made unemployed or redundant due to the economical financial crisis that we are in. So bhí sé seo thar bheith tábhachtach agus I'm very pleased to report that it was accepted with a very large majority. So Cílíonn sin go mbeidh an leasathe seo a dul aig agus go mbeidh sé a chuir an muoinú seo ar fáil dus na hibreóirí ar fad an sin sa bhaile. Agus le cúnamh dé, also it's going to affect the small medium business size as well. Before it used to be large companies could only apply for this funding, but with this new amendment it means that 200 now is the threshold for eligibility. So it's quite an important piece of legislative work. Agus Cílíonn that we in Team Sinn Féin have hit the ground running really when we came here. It was the first piece of the overall parliamentary legislative procedure. So Cumada Míad Agus Nobert agus Sinead.
Matt?
The big debate here that's ongoing in Strasbourg as well as Brussels is, of course, the new European Commission, and the debate, unfortunately, is very much focused on the Irish Commissioner designate, Phil Hogan. People need to be aware in Ireland that our nominee is the talk among MEPs from right across Europe. As we have pointed out, we got the right position in terms of the Commissioner for Agriculture and Rural Development. That's what Sinn Féin wanted Ireland to secure. Unfortunately, our Taoiseach and our government are putting forward a nominee who isn't up for the job, and unfortunately is controversial among MEPs from right across the different political groupings. So we're going to be putting forward our view and our determination to ensure that there is somebody who will represent Ireland and who will fight for a fair Europe and a better deal for Irish communities, particularly our agricultural communities.
And Matt's right that there is the talk around the corridors about Phil Hogan, but also there's another Commissioner designate coming from Spain, Cañete, and he's going to come before the committee I'm on, which is the Environment and Public Health Committee. He's going to be the Commissioner for Environment and Energy, and he has shares in oil industry. He's wholly unsuitable, but I also look forward to using my superior intellectual superiority when I question him, because Cañete seems to have the opinion that women are intellectually inferior. So that should be amusing to see him go before the committee where there's plenty of women MEPs to challenge him on that. The other thing I've been working on in the Environmental Committee is the GMO report. I'm a shadow rapporteur on that, and it's ensuring that Ireland, as a member state of the European Union, has the right to choose whether or not we want genetically modified organisms growing on the island. And I'm also shadow rapporteur on another report which is on novel foods, which is looking again at the safety of nanotechnology. So Sinead, there's lots of other stuff we've been busy on, but that'll do for now. Thank you.
Well, from Team Sinn Féin, till next time, slán go fáil.